Tuesday's episode of Quick Picks. I'm the winner. That's why I'm in the chair. We have Che, who decided he wanted to be here today.
I don't know that you've necessarily won anything.
And Brandon, who is sitting on a crate because he's the biggest loser in the room.
That was a good pick. That pick was fine.
It lost.
I also got forced. Shut up. I got forced to take a college basketball play. I didn't want to on a day there wasn't even any college basketball. So I picked Mount St. Mary's. They were up 10 the second half. That was a fine pick. Sometimes fine picks lose.
I'll agree with that, actually. It was a sweat. I was following on the score app, and it was.
I feel like Che might have mushed it.
Why?
He messaged the group and said, "Mount St. Mary's tight."
So I know Dan and Dave and they do all that stupid crap. I don't believe in jinxes, mushes, or anything. There's nothing Che could have done to affect that bet. So I don't get into that. But I should have won and I lost. So whatever.
That was the first pick to kick off the parlay in the evening. I wanted to alert people if they weren't watching, like, hey, we got to take. It was a 1.5 point spread.
It was 1.5, and again they were up 10. They were up 8. They were up 4 with 2 minutes left, and they just forgot how to play basketball.
No, nothing. I mean, it was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also got to talk about our partnership with DraftKings. The DraftKings Sportsbook. DraftKings is our one-stop shop for all things betting. This week, new customers who deposit $5 or more get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 on any sport. What's a no-sweat bet? It's like getting an offensive rebound, miss your first shot, get another chance to score with a bonus bet back. You can also follow all of your favorite Barstool personalities, what they're betting by joining the Barstool betting group on the DraftKings Sports app. We got to talk about this in a second because there's some drama today. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code STOOL. New customers can get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 if your first bet loses. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code STOOL. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER in West Virginia. Visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for gambling problem. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort. 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction, void in Ontario. One no-sweat bet per new customer issued as one bonus bet equal to the amount of initial losing bet and expires 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.com/promos for deposit, wagering, and eligibility restriction, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
Also, tons of St. Patrick's Day merch live right now in the Barstool Sports store. So go and check that out. I'm wearing something now.
You're square.
You're a bitch.
You're square.
Yeah, we can.
Square as fuck. This is so square.
Yeah, that's fine. And it's going to win, and that's why I'm in this seat, and that's why you're sitting
square.
On
Yeah, I've lost one time.
And I've lost none.
You've pushed. I've lost like a hair more than you have. Also, well, let's celebrate each other. This whole show has lost one time, and you don't really get to. You haven't been here, so you don't really get to participate. You've literally been here
undefeated
50% of the days.
60.
We would have had a show yesterday if you'd have been here. That's true.
Fair, but I mean, we had the day off. There's an email saying the office
was
closed.
We who? Who is the we that had the day off?
My grandma always said, "We." Does it got a bee in your bonnet?
News to me that we had the day off.
100% fact.
Did you watch the Yak? Seems like there were 6 guys who was here yesterday.
There was mostly sports too.
Yeah, I did. I don't get into the politics.
Certainly didn't feel like a day off to me. That's all I'm saying.
Me either.
You were not here either.
I had children at home that I had to take care of. You have a wife.
That's the one thing I don't have is kids.
And she put out 3 picks last night.
You have a wife.
Go square.
First off, I want to talk about the drama. Chase said there's drama in the betting group.
Well, yes, because the pick that you're about to give, Brandon made several hours earlier, in which case we have a group text. Malasek asked for our picks early in the day.
He wants
Megan made her pick very early, so I had it in very early. Brandon, at the time, was taping mostly sports.
But Brandon,
they had the same pick.
Let's just throw that out there. Brandon is up, at probably 3 a.m. every night, just thinking, talking about fat squirrels, doing his thing. He could have 100% texted Malasek and could have gotten it at 2.5 at that time and been like, Malasek, this is my pick. But I messaged the group this morning. I put my pick in, and then you come at the tail end trying to just take it all.
The bottom line is, I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you did it because I knew the pick was square. I knew it was amateur. I knew that I shouldn't do it. So you do your pick.
All right, look, I'm not overthinking it. I love this pick. I think this team is leaps and bounds better than everyone else, and that's why they're number 1 in the country. I'm taking UConn. Big surprise, -3. I got it -105 at the DraftKings Sportsbook. This team already played Creighton. They played them back in Connecticut, beat them by 14. This team is much better than Creighton. Now they're going.
Might this be the poisoned apple on the tree?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, and let me tell you why. Creighton. Let me pull up my statistics here because I believe they're 1-7 ATS their last 8 at home, which I don't think is very good. I think they're very beatable. It's not like they're an Iowa State who's just a force to be reckoned with at home.
Okay, I'm just saying.
So yeah, that's the
be
pick
careful.
from the queen in the chair.
Be careful.
Also, I just want to let you know the only 2 people that got your Varsity Blues joke today were you and Mincy.
You didn't get my Varsity Blues?
Nope.
You know how I'd rate that joke? A 10.
If I said the word to you, I don't want your laugh.
That's
What movie is that from?
Obviously, Varsity Blues. Right before he throws it.
Nobody in that room, and you don't. How do you not know that? You're not old, but you're older than these infants.
I don't remember things like
That's
that.
like the only line from the movie.
Yeah.
Well, why don't
We all made fun of that line because you can tell.
You 3 are in the same. You and Mincy seems like a great crew.
I don't think anybody, and Big Cat's probably in that crew. PFT's probably in that crew.
We didn't ask them. That's past. It's just you 3.
Also, Mincy definitely thinks that's a documentary. He doesn't know it's a movie. And then what's your pick?
All right. So no NBA until Thursday.
It hurts.
Doesn't matter, dude.
How's your butt feel?
My skills translate. We're going Stevie College basketball tonight. Boston College.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you can do it.
Stevie College basketball.
Yeah, Stevie CBB. Boston College guard Jaden Zachary over 3.5 assists. This line is mispriced. It should be 4.5. It's at -115 on the DraftKings Sportsbook. He's hit this in 19 out of 25 games this season. That's 76% for you bozos that can't do math. Averaging 4.4 assists per game this year. He's also had at least 5 assists in 3 career games against FSU, including one 2 weeks ago where he had 5 assists. Florida State giving up the 241st most points per game in the nation. They're giving up a ton, the inverse about. They're giving up a ton of points per game this season. Boston College averages the 90th most assists in the nation. Over the last 3 games, they're 32nd in the nation. Jaden Zachary over 3.5 assists tonight in Florida State. Mark it down.
90th in assists.
There's like 360 something college basketball teams. We're talking top 25%. Pretty good.
I know, but if you're telling me a pick is going to hit, they're 90th in something.
That's why like college way too many teams. Just like let's cut it down.
It's a lot of
32
teams.
30 teams in the NBA. Much easier to digest all those numbers. Yeah, they're in the top 25% of the nation.
It's a great slate tonight, by the way.
I don't know that they are, Jay.
Fun games.
330.
360, 362.
There's not 360, is there? I thought it was 330. Is it 360?
362 when I look at team rankings, yeah.
If it's 362, then it's right at 25%. Right,
yeah.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
What's your pick, loser?
We also root for each other. We're all in the fucking
I don't know why she's being
Because I'm in the chair.
Yeah, but I've been in the chair. He's been in the chair. We didn't act like this.
I don't know. I think it's because you're on the crate today. And I just feel very queenly. Like Cersei.
I think the chat knows who the gambler is here. I have got
most tailed picks on DraftKings this month. Ask Jack McCarthy.
You want to know why?
Yeah.
It's less to do with your picks and more to do with your tail. I have.
So you've looked at my ass?
I haven't. No, but
okay.
the horn dogs out there have.
Sure, Brandon.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Hockey.
Big Blackhawks fan.
Huge Blackhawks.
Everybody knows it.
Love Blackhawks. New York Islanders. The other day, they saw victory snatched. No, they saw defeat. Saw victory snatched by defeat. Yes. Something. They had that game won. They let up. They lost. They got embarrassed. They lost to the Rangers in the stadium game. Whatever. You put that in the past. They go on the road tonight at the Pens. This opened at +130. It's up to +110 now. A lot of smart money out there. I think the Islanders are going to be the better team on the road here. I'm going to agree with them. I'm going to chase that little line movement right there. I'm going to go Islanders money line on the road to beat the Pens.
And what's the chat? What's Rumble chat saying? Chat needs to pick it up. They're 1-4.
It's been tough.
Yeah.
Which is kind of just a reflection on Jake.
The chat. I mean, I have no part of this.
Why are you so blue?
I kind of like it. You don't like it?
So Blutman, that's not Blutman's fault then.
Well, none of you look purple back there. He was sitting where Brandon was sitting, and Brandon looks just fine.
That's true.
This is the lighting back here, but he looked purple over there. Anyway, chat pick today. They are going with GCU baseball -1.5 is from the chat
choice.
today. And the guy that gave it out, broadcaster 005 in the Rumble chat, said that if it loses, he'll never come back. So we will either keep a viewer or lose a viewer today based on GCU baseball.
So GCU is Grand Canyon University.
Yes.
Grand Canyon University -1.5. Can we at least find out who they're playing?
Yeah, let me look.
Damn, career match for
Also, do you guys know what the parlay is priced tonight? Us three?
We don't.
It's got to be
That's
pretty
scary.
good if we got a plus money.
It's a little scary.
What is it?
Plus 666.
Oh.
Satan. No? You guys not scared of that number?
I don't buy
I don't like competing on the show. I like being together, but we can't let her have that fucking chair again. She can't handle it. All right, the picks on this show today are GCU baseball -1.5 by the chat. Stephen Che has Boston College guard over 3.5 assists. I have Islanders +110 on the money line, and this one has the most square pick of all time. UConn on the road against Creighton, a -3. Anybody going to talk, or should I just keep going?
I don't know. I was just making sure that you were good, and I'm
We know-
just being happy over here in the
Who's
chair.
Grand Canyon playing?
Ohio State.
That's really what I was waiting on.
Wait, what?
Well, the Big Ten baseball is not good.
That's what they gave me. So
The Southwest school like Grand Canyon has probably got more talent than Ohio State does.
Yeah, that's what you. I don't know. We'll see.
Almost
that,
certainly. Just on a talent basis, I would think so.
It's the chat pick. That's what they've
0005.
come together and said. So
The one guy in the chat.
I mean, they've been giving out stinkers for the past week. So
Probably so many people.
probably
that
not a
agree with it.
loser.
I'm going to look at it.
At one point, I mean, it's way too early to discuss fading, and I don't like to be like, I mean, all of us give out picks, and people are like fading, but I mean, if we're getting Grand Canyon University -1.5 against,
I don't know if it hits though. It's sharp as fuck. So
that's
like
true.
I'm just gonna go look at it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
gotta
Grand
take it.
Canyon -1.5, -105.
-105.
Hosting Ohio State in college baseball today.
-105.
Yep. Ohio State +1.5 is -125.
Are you intrigued?
A little bit.
What about you, Brandon? You intrigued? You gonna go take it?
See the
Chat
problem.
might be due.
The problem is I get into these baseball lines and everything looks good. Everything looks good. Florida -4.5 at North Florida. They're going to kill North Florida. Like Mississippi State -3.5 against Austin P. Yes,
Do you want
please.
to change your? Do you want to?
No, I don't. I don't. But these baseball lines can be the sweet candy that you look at. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. I'm not going to do it. But
Also, are you 280 pounds?
no, why?
That's what Jake said.
That's what you told me.
275.
Okay.
I mean, that's not that far off.
Okay, but I've never said 280. So why?
Jake said 280.
Okay, why did you?
Well, I said
Why did it come up?
I said I was a little worried about the crate today, and we were talking about how you might, because I sat on it last time and it got a little droopy under my ass, and then you were like, "Oh, I have 100 pounds on you," so that's why that came up. How's it feeling?
Well, I'm dispersing the weight to my feet. Let's pick my feet up. Oh, it's fine.
All right, good. That's
How long
good.
can you do that for?
Them ab muscles.
They're not high off the ground. I could probably go a while.
You think?
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll close the show with you holding your feet up. Thanks everyone for tuning in to Quick Picks today. That's us, and it's plus 666 over at DraftKings.
Let's go.